Good morning, welcome to BoneDry Bonsai. I'm Joel. I'm gonna take this little pine today and hopefully get it cleaned up a bit and get it ready for some spring growth. I just want to take some of the tips off and redirect the branches maybe. I hope I'm not too early, but I do want to just scratch some of this soil back and see what's going on the surface. Maybe just slip pot it. I don't really plan to do root work today on it. So yeah, Mugo pine. I've also got a Potentilla to repot. It's supposed to be growing windswept, and I've got some vertical stuff. And anyway, that's what's going on today at BoneDry. Check it out. And here's a shot from above. This is before anything comes off. Really nice to have the sun shining today. All right, I'm gonna try and scratch back a little bit of that soil. Yeah, I don't have any roots at all over here on this side of the tree. I started raking over here and I thought, gosh, this is looking good, and I'm feeling roots, and get over to here and nothing. This has got roots kind of going like I'd like them to. These don't look bad over here the way they flow. So looking at that now exposed like it is, I think I'll go ahead and work on some of these longer branches. I want to keep this branch, but I want to prune it back, but not far. I think to here. I've got two branches here, so I'll take that back. This branch has got branching here, 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 and here. And I think I'm gonna want it pushing in this direction. I don't know about that branch yet. It's not in a bad spot on the tree. I've got one here. And I'm just going to take the tip off back to, looks like a start of a branch there. With some long needles, darker green needles I'll take off here. This one's going down. do think I want to keep this little branch here for now. There's just nothing else growing over here on this side of the tree. So I'm going to want to give it some light. And I've got this branch above it. And it has what looks like the start of a branch here. Maybe a bud there. I'm going to start by taking it off here. Got a small branch here. This branch is, I think I want to direct it into this space. And there's a tiny little branch here I'll take off. Somewhere there for the front. So I may have to expose. See, my apex does end up clear here in the back, but so I'm gonna have to clean this up some more, take it back farther. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tree out of the pot and reorient it without doing a bunch of damage. I don't want to just yank this out as with those top roots looking like they do on that one side. Okay. I'm gonna leave it in this soil. I may add a little new stuff if I have to. I don't really know why I've got that drainage screen in there. I don't need it. I may end up with this thing being bare rooted by the time I get it in the pot. So looking at that, something like that for the front. So I think I'm gonna work on these branches. I think this is okay. I divided into two here on this branch. I kind of like the way it's horizontal. This one I may take back shorter. I think I will. First I'm gonna work on this up here. Take it back to there. You can always go farther. I like to start a little bit on the conservative side. I think I'm gonna go even shorter with that one back to this little bit of a branch right here. Just doing a little cleanup on some of those older needles. I think that's about as far as I want to go right now with this little pine. So looking at the top again, after the pruning, I did notice that I've got this little vertical branch here, and I don't think I want it there. But yeah, that's how the top looks now compared to how it did when I started. I'll have to keep an eye on that apex. But I'm gonna take this branch off here. And so that's what that looks like now. This is still a bit of an eye poker, and I'm hiding a lot of trunk here, but we'll see what happens in the future. I'm gonna keep the tree vigorous this year. It's really so small and young that I think I'll be all right. Oh yeah, Mugo pine. So I did take off quite a few branches, trying to keep everything in a windswept direction here. I also pulled it out of the pot and started cleaning up these roots. So I'm thinking about the angle before I start going crazy on roots. I do think I could get it out of the ground and expose more of that root. Lift it up out of the soil a little bit in the pot and take advantage of more of that root mass above. I'm not gonna have this root doing what I want it to do over here on this side, but I think I can live with that in this tree. And I think I'm gonna cut this off again, this long section here. So let's look at this angle. Something like that. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna lose my big root. Yep. I just tore it. It was weak. Now it's gone. So that happened. And what can I do to live with it? So I've got to do a better job of checking the camera. I'm really sorry that I didn't get all that branch work included. I didn't think I turned it off, but evidently when I readjusted it, I did. Well, that's a shame about that root. It really is. Now I've got the one left that I don't really like. But it is at the back of the planting. And this root here may be able to do something for me in the future instead. They're really kind of brittle. A lot like the branches. This would be nice if it was kind of growing where you could see it. I don't know if I'll be able to redirect it that way. I think it's gonna break. But I'll try that. I want these roots at the back to be out of the soil and kind of showing. Got to be careful here. I'm gonna end up breaking it again. That root. Okay with that? I guess I am. If I get kind of twisted up roots on this tree, I think I can live with that. I kind of like the character of them, even if they're not flowing just like I think they should. Grows back at a weird direction. This one grows up here. That one goes down. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think that's quite enough. I'll see if it grows. I'll put this back in some soil and it's just gonna grow like crazy. I know it is. I know it is. I think I like that as the front of the pot. This one's just get this big one big black spot in it. But the feet are no good out here. Not here either. So that's the front. This is where I want the trees, hugging this back corner. Kind of on an angle. I'm trying to expose some roots. I'm not going to shove it down in the soil. Matter of fact, I think I might be a little low. Best to be high so you can shove it down a little bit. Somewhere about there, I think. What happened, Jethro? What is it, boy? I'll mound this soil a little bit higher around this trunk for now. Until it gets established in the pot. Now, what do you know? Little dog hair. So I want to try and get this guy covered up. But I am going to mound the soil over these for now. Get something growing. And maybe I can expose them later. I'm always afraid to damage roots when I'm doing this. So I am going to go with a little bit more soil back here for now. Just cover these. I do wish that was laying more flat. Maybe I'll put a rock right there. I'm a little high with my soil right now, higher than I want to be. And then hopefully when I do its first summer pruning, I can expose a little bit of that. So I'm gonna splash that with some water. Okay, let's get this nice and soaked. It's gonna drain through really well, I'm sure. Really a slow growing tree, but I kind of like that. Doesn't get out of control. I haven't really done anything to it, but keep it trimmed. Maybe to somebody that's got a trained bonsai eye, that shows, but oh well. Just gonna lay a little rock right there. And so there's my Potentilla. We'll see how much it grows this spring, and hoping for good things. That long straight branch, someday I may have to do a chop on that, but I don't know. From that view, it's not horrible. We'll see what happens with it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it very much. As always, take care.